I do not know how Blizzard does this, but they did it again. Diablo 4 Season 8 was already the worst thing that had ever happened to this game. 7 times in a row, the worst season yet, and it keeps on happening. And now, Season 9 is just 1 week away. 1 week! In 9 seasons, we have had absolutely zero gameplay improvements. The game has actually become just worse. A lot worse, in fact, from what it started as, and it wasn't pretty back then. But Season 9 is gonna be the worst by far, because you know what Season 9 is? Which is the most mind-boggling thing, because here's a quick history of what happens and what's happening with Diablo 4 if you don't actually pay attention to the news. This is how the season design is supposed to work for Diablo 4, right? There's a team that does even number seasons, so, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. And then there's a team that does uneven numbered seasons, like 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And these teams are supposed to be separate. They're supposed to be completely individual things. And you know what just happened? Season 9 is literally, everyone, by the way, at this point even agrees, the same exact thing as Season 8, but somehow worse. But somehow worse. I can't. Everyone at Blizzard needs to be fired. And here we have the trailer for Season 9. We're gonna read the comments because I have not heard a single person say absolutely anything positive about Season 9. It is a disaster. And then we're gonna look into some other stuff that we know about the season. It's a joke. Diablo 4 is a complete joke.
Wanderer, if you are reading this,
By the way, if you're wondering, isn't that guy who died in the lore? Yes, he's back. Who honestly cares?
I have fallen. This may be my last confession. I lied to you. To everyone.
No one cares.
Astaroth's blood remains. Blood that I sealed away with Horadric magic. Upon my death, the wards will weaken, and demons will swarm to Astaroth's blood like moths to the flame. But there is hope, Wanderer. I have left behind the device that will guide you toward these relics. Now, you hold the key. You must embrace the relic's power.
Literally Season 8. But worse, by the way, because there's less there's less activatable skills. Now there's like 5 or something. If you're thinking, is this just the more of the same? Yes, but in literally a worse form. It's insanity. Like, they just delete this game already.
You must protect.
Listen, every season since Season 1, I have logged in, played this game for roughly 2 hours, and then forgotten to log in the next day because this is how fucking bad the experience is. I'm not even logging this time in. Why would I waste my time? I don't even want to waste 2 hours of my goddamn life on this disaster. Like, this is gonna be as boring as the first one.
Sanctuary.
Yeah. Oh, look at that, boys! Another mount for $100 that you can buy. I mean, that's if you're unironically a fan of Diablo 4 at this point, go buy this slop. Go spend your money, you worthless garbage existence. I hate you. You ruin gaming because anyone who enjoys I'm tired. I'm tired of being nice. everyone who enjoys Diablo 4 just is a waste of oxygen. You shouldn't exist. Oh, look at the Lich King! Increase difficulty, more HP numbers and nothing changes. Increased rewards because no one cares. How about the loot filter? No.
Did you think it was over?
Like, the literal only boss that was at least somewhat barely interesting in the whole goddamn game returns. And I mean, it wasn't actually that interesting. It was just the first actual big boss you were supposed to kill, so that kind of made it okay. You could, on max difficulty, stand in all of his attacks and you would never die, by the way, if you're wondering.
I'm sorry that my sins have become yours, but now...
No one cares, dude! Jesus Christ, this is such a disaster. It's literally nothing new. It's the same goddamn trash. And look at the comments. Season 2, Part 7. Trailer 10 out of 10, Endgame 1 out of 10. There cannot exist Endgame for this game. Can you guys make anything that actually matters in the game, or is it just gonna be mild power and the same gameplay over and over? Well, it's actually the same power over and over also. Season 8, the season of Same of Wanderer. Follow the path you have walked countless times. See the same sights you have always seen over and over. You hold the key to this world of stagnation, Wanderer. Bro, this guy's going ham, okay? Season 9, somehow Dawn returns. Yes. Again, I mean, why not introduce retcons to the lore? Like, shit, at this point, nothing surprises me. I mean, I am done with Diablo as a franchise, honestly. It's completely dead. Blizzard has now been ruining Diablo for more than a goddamn decade. 2 decades, in fact, at this point, I'm pretty sure. It's a disaster, and there's nothing else that can be said about this. It's just pitiful. I can't even feel any pain any longer because there has been nothing positive about this. There is no reason to be even in the slightest bit excited about this. You know what? I checked out how many people are actually talking about this. No one. Only that guy who cheated in Diablo 3 and got called out by Quinn for being trash. That's the only guy who's making videos about Diablo 4. Rax has 0 videos about the shit show of a game. Now, can we just cancel it? Can I get a refund? This is just pitiful. Like, are you guys even trying to do something new? No, that's the answer. I guess they don't have phones based. Power, all the power brought to you by the low-effort developer team of Diablo 4. Yep. Absolutely big yep. Also, by the way, all of those abilities just look boring. At least Season 8, the abilities that they showcased didn't look boring. Spoiler, they actually were boring and unusable most of the time, and everything that was usable was nerfed. Because this is, by the way, what they do. The only reason the people who are playing Diablo 4 who unironically have brain damage, again, I just don't care. If you're playing Diablo 4, I hate you. There's no excuse at this point. Like, even as something to just be bored about because you have nothing to play, Diablo 4 can't even sustain that anymore. There's literally no reason to ever play this goddamn monstrosity. It just doesn't work. And these powers are so much boring slower than Season 8. It's insane. It's insane. And this season had some kind of teleport thing that you could do, and you could zip around through the map really fast. Blizzard nerfed that. They just nerfed it. That was that one thing that some people said that they actually liked, and Blizzard just nerfed it. You can't teleport all over the map. Then you wouldn't have to dredge through the fucking slop that we made. How dare you? Oh, Jesus. It's just so painful. It's just so bad. It's basically a reskin of witch powers. Everything is basically a reskin of vampiric powers, by the way, if you haven't figured it out. Almost out of beta, guys. I mean, 50 more seasons and maybe we're entering alpha, who knows. Let me know when you guys add actual season content that doesn't consist of temporary powers. Yup. They put all that effort into a trailer and gave nothing to the actual end game. Again, the end game is not cannot exist in a game where nothing can be farmed, but everything is supposed to be on farm because the end game just gets one shotted in 0.1 second, and there you go. Oh wow, new powers and recycled bosses. Who would have guessed? Exactly. Dear Blizzard, please tag NMD keys when they are whispers. I would add a lot of depth to the whisper rotation. I have no idea what this even. Oh, Nightmare Dungeon keys. I don't give a shit. Imagine someone being stupid enough to actually write a comment like that here. As disappointed as I am at the at why my beloved franchise has become, I can smile knowing that I can always reinstall Diablo 1, 2, and 3. Imagine calling unironically Diablo 3 at this point a good game. We kind of have to, right? Just considering how bad and disappointing Diablo 4 is. There's no lore, there's no nothing. Diablo 3 at least had bosses that were interesting. A lot of bosses had pretty decent mechanics. Not in this game, though. It's a fucking joke. People are literally currently advocating in the forums for the removal of mechanics because, I mean, if the boss dies in 0.1 seconds, what's the point of even having... Like, can I just click on something that gives me loot? That would be so more simpler. There's a reason that when Diablo Immortal came out, someone made the RNG slot machine that just gives you the gems. Someone should do that for Diablo 4 because it's just better. It's just smarter. Please stop with the borrowed power system every season. It's boring and exhausting. Our contents are not even on par with the most BS Diablo game. Diablo Immortal, what the fuck is going on? Yep, exactly. I mean, this is an absolute joke. Here's a little bit more look at what season 9 is supposed to be. This is supposed to be news. Imagine that. The new season comes, you're getting a seasonal realm. Like, holy shit, someone hold my beer. Heraldic spellcraft. Customize ancient powers to craft unique abilities. And we saw all of this, by the way. This is slow. This is small. We didn't actually... Like, all of these abilities are, like, literally this big on the screen, by the way. They're useless. They're literally useless. Here's some more unique jewel sockets, because we never had that. Here's a new pet because pay us money. Here's the battle pass because everyone knows that that's what everyone truly wants. And no, seriously, probably most people are most likely excited about the battle pass because they're brainless. They're brainless still playing this game. Permanent updates, season and eternal realm. Nightmare Dungeons explore new and refreshed gameplay. Whoa! Man, I'm sure it's gonna be new and refreshed. Can't fucking wait not to, though, honestly. Oh, let me move the camera a bit. Haradric's strongholds, escalating nightmares, nightmare dungeon affixes. Bro, no one even knows what an affix in this game is. Like, hasn't mattered forever. Like, literally no one cares. Face Astron, you know, the boss you have already faced. Face him head on in the season quest line. Wow, I'm so excited to do a season quest line. How about not? Challenge Exalted Astron and no one cares. New loot, a whopping 6 unique items. Damn, PoE better be quaking in its goddamn boots. Quality of life updates. Console, keyboard, and mouse support.